Final match of day 2 from the European Championships. In the red for Georgia, Givi MATCHARASHVILI looking for his 3rd straight European title. UWW's Magomed KURBANOV, his opponent, the veteran, the 32-year-old who wrestled a lot of 92 kilos early in his career, and now this week at 97. He has tasted glory in Europe. Back in 2021, he won the gold in Warsaw. Blood in the ear, and 32 seconds in, we get a blood timeout. Alongside George Rom, Sean Kinney with you from Bratislava. George, entertaining night. We knew this one would be. Wrestlers from UWW, the athletes have won 4 gold. We'll see if KURBANOV can make it a sweep tonight. We've also seen a lot of other storylines play out. France comes up just empty in their search for first European gold since 1968. We've seen Georgia, Azerbaijan secure a lot of wins, and how about the host nation, Slovakia, putting on a show for their fans in attendance?
Yeah, it's been a great mix, hasn't it? I mean, obviously, United World Wrestling team are looking at making it 5 for 5, like we spoke about. But you can't ignore all the new young talent coming through. You've got to think a lot of these Georgian, Azerbaijani wrestlers, the French. These are young guys coming through, and it's young talent. It's refreshing to see, you know, the future's bright for especially these countries.
Look at this year coming after an Olympic cycle. You're going to see some new talent always pop up. Let's say it's been a pretty good 50-50 flux of veterans and stars that have had success, and these young guys getting their first crack at it in the spotlight, showcasing what they can do. MATCHARASHVILI warned. Next time he will go up onto the activity clock. Gold medal match at 97. Amazing run for MATCHARASHVILI in the red for Georgia, coming off an Olympic silver medal showing in Paris at 97 kilos. Wrestler now has been warned for passivity. KURBANOV came in on a shot, steered away effectively by MATCHARASHVILI. Givi winning the silver in Paris at 97 kilos. This is his preferred weight. We saw MATCHARASHVILI compete at 125. I believe it was the ranking series event in Zagreb, wasn't it?
Albania.
Albania is where we saw him at 125.
That was at 125, and this is something, what you like about MATCHARASHVILI, he's not afraid to lose matches to be able to get better. You know, 2 times European champion back-to-back now, you know, he's doing so well. Not afraid to go up to 125 and wrestle these guys, and he was giving a massive size advantage away. And it was refreshing to see him having fun, really enjoying himself. He's got a little highlight reel where he does that little bunny hop over the heavyweight and gets that 2 points around the back from the front headlock. You know, just a guy with a lot of character, a lot of movement, and moves so well for a 97-kilo wrestler.
KURBANOV gets the first point. A few moments of this opening period, and Magomed KURBANOV 1-0 advantage through the first period. George, you're a real good social media guy, aren't you? You follow all that good stuff on Instagram, X. MATCHARASHVILI, prior to this week, up on his Instagram post, he said It's hunting season.
Yeah. Well, he is a character in it, and you know what? He's great to have in the sport. You need people like this. You need, for example, the Frank Chamizos of the wrestling world.
Yes.
You need those characters to keep it exciting and keep raising the bar and getting conversations going between wrestling fans, you know, and that's what we need. That's that refreshment in the sport.
Natural rivalries, respect once they get on the map. You have back and forth, the fans having fun, the passion that comes out. See the respect between these two modern-day gladiators, and now we move into the final period. The gold medal on the line. MATCHARASHVILI is in on that leg, has that right leg elevated. Kurbanov skipping around. You see him changing that angle, just can't quite cut down the tall athlete for UWW. And the leg gets away. Now Kurbanov comes lunging at him, and he'll get the step out point.
You mentioned yesterday, Sean, about the counter-offensive wrestling from Kurbanov, and this is what we've just seen there is perfect example of that. Takes his time, doesn't rush in that position, doesn't get, you know, heated in the moment, just waits for the opportunity, just waits for MATCHARASHVILI just to break that posture, break those hands, and not only does he get out, but then fires back with a double leg and drives him off the mat for a point of his own.
The athleticism of these big bodies just amazes me. Saw the foot sweep attempts not once but twice from MATCHARASHVILI, and Kurbanov very calmly just sidestepping those sweeps. As you mentioned, the counter offense to get right back into it and get the step out. Kurbanov for the first time onto the clock. What's MATCHARASHVILI's go-to?
Well, he's got a really good little leg pinch. He doesn't really drop on his knee. He kind of just snatches it out of the air, and that's something that he needs to go for again. Get him stepping. Goes to the knee this time, loses the leg, but you know, 7 seconds left and he'll get a point.
Straight on double by Kurbanov, repositioning MATCHARASHVILI now. Looking for that chest wrap, has that head pinched underneath. Does he have enough strength to thrust him over? And he does. The power from MATCHARASHVILI, and for the first time, he has the lead. Slide that arm in, repositions his grip. You see the blood all over the arm of Kurbanov, the move of the night right here.
Beautiful head pinch. He sat there, didn't he, for a while, just sat down on him, got that grip, had the pressure on the neck. Kurbanov didn't know when he was going, and then one pop of the hips takes him over for the 2 points. You see the grimace on his face, and he really put everything that he had into that tilt.
"57 seconds for the first time. Magomed Kurbanov trailing by 1 behind that last exchange from the 2-time European champion. If you're Kurbanov, he's had good luck with the double leg attack. Both times he hasn't been able to get the takedown, but he has been able to get the step out points on 2 occasions.
Yeah, he hasn't. But then again, if you give a 2-point away with the passivity, like we said, it was almost as if MATCHARASHVILI was waiting for that 1 point to tick down before he got the offense going.
Pretty lengthy break as they get the bleeding to stop. 55 seconds to determine the gold. Final match of the night. Entertaining second day from Bratislava. Two wrestlers who knows what it takes to win a European title. That double leg, like we were talking about, fended off effectively. 30 seconds to go. Kurbanov trying to find a late opening. MATCHARASHVILI shutting every door, and now a restart in the center. Kurbanov gets the restart of the whistle. Wasn't quite ready there. Had to quickly turn back in and face. 10 seconds to go. Kurbanov bowling his way in with that head, trying to get to those two legs. Sprawl back here by MATCHARASHVILI. Kurbanov still trying to drive in, but he runs out of time. And for the third straight year, Givi MATCHARASHVILI has won the European Championship. He won the title in Zagreb in 23, Bucharest last year, and now in Bratislava. He keeps his record perfect. Georgia's Givi MATCHARASHVILI, your 2025 European champion.